What's going on, guys? It's Afraid Not, and welcome to a Friday night commentary. Now, you know how much I love my Friday night commentaries. I think it's going to go up a little bit later than it normally does, but we're here, we're on Black Ops 2 playing some TDM. I know in my last video I said I wouldn't be playing TDM, but that was only really for Call of Duty Ghosts, so... any news? Any news happening today? I know I've seen a lot of videos pop up on my feed. Anything interesting in the gaming industry? Oh yes, no, I just actually watched the Black Ops 3 trailer. What? What do you mean it's not Black Ops 3? What is it? Advanced Warfare? But it was set in 2025, little quad rotors in the trailer. You sure? Sorry guys, my mistake. Apparently the game's called Advanced Warfare or something. It looked very similar to Black Ops 2, to be perfectly honest. I watched the trailer and I thought, you know what, this is just Black Ops 2. How is this not made by Treyarch? But listen, I haven't really got any real opinions on it. It's the single player. We all know that single player for Call of Duty is going to be good. We all know that. Although I say that, I mean, I've never played... I started playing the Black Ops 1 single player. I never played the Black Ops 2 one, but I played all of the Infinity War ones. I've enjoyed them all. Even Ghosts. I actually enjoyed the Ghost single player quite a lot. They're always quite good. Maybe Modern Warfare 3 was a bit silly, especially that I think one of the missions was one of the kids or something is taking a picture of his dad and the whole thing blows up, and I thought maybe a little bit too far-fetched with that one, but they're always going to be a little bit far-fetched. But that's not really a problem. It doesn't really annoy me too much when it comes to games and being too far-fetched and all that kind of crap. It does really with films like that 2012 film. I watched that not so long ago and I just like the trailer of it looked really good and I thought, wow, this film looks great, you know. And you watch the film and you just think like it's facepalm the whole way. Like how silly can some films get? Like just like so much happens but there's not any story at all. So typical Michael Bay film, you know. But yeah, getting back on topic. Now, Advanced Warfare, I don't really like the name either. I'm already digging holes at this game and we know practically nothing about this game. I've seen a lot of videos sort of, like tonight. I've seen a lot of people like picking the trailer apart and saying, oh, this is going to be a multiplayer or this could be a multiplayer, and you can never tell. How much stuff have you seen in single player trailers that's just not been in the multiplayer? I mean, a lot of it. I know that obviously some bits do and some guns and stuff do make it into the multiplayer, but on a general scale it's not really a lot, to be fair. And I've seen few trailer breakdown videos and I just think, well, what can you possibly break down out of a trailer for a single player campaign? I know it sounds silly, but I just like a multiplayer one I can kind of understand, because you can do a video on it and you can pick apart and maybe notice things that a lot of people don't like necessarily notice. I mean, I get that quite a lot when I see a trailer breakdown and I think, wow, like, I just didn't notice that before. But with the single player one it's a little bit different. I can't really see the point of actually doing them, so I haven't today. I've only got standard Black Ops 2 gameplay, which is, I think, is fine. It's a gameplay that is kind of related to it because it is a future warfare. As much as they want to call it Advanced Warfare, it's future. It's 2025. I mean, I'll be very surprised if it isn't that year. One thing I will say about the trailer that I did notice, which I just hoped it isn't going to the multiplayer, is cloaking. It's never worked in multiplayer. It really doesn't. And in Crysis they know that. I mean, I stopped playing Crysis because of the cloak ability. Titanfall, it's not necessarily a problem, but it's still irritating. It is quite annoying for people when they're cloaking. I understand why they do the cloaking thing. It's because of the Titans can be overpowering on players. I can understand that, but to other players you can see them, but it's quite difficult at times. And I feel like, especially in a Call of Duty game where it's not as fast paced as like Titanfall is, and there's not really a lot more to shoot at. I know it's 6v6 and I don't know how big the maps are going to be, but I just don't feel like cloaking is a good idea. Keep it in a single player, please. And there's something else that I saw as well. Yeah, the grenade thing, that you can throw a grenade and then you can see through walls. Now that would be okay, I think, if it was just literally for a second or two. And maybe a perk to counter it would be in the game, I would assume, for balancing purposes. But again, that's something that I instantly saw and I thought, okay for single player but not for multiplayer. Leave that one completely out of the multiplayer, please. And following up on Thunder's video that he's literally just released, I just want it to be fun as well. He said that he didn't really care if there was bullshit in the game, obviously minimal bullshit obviously, but didn't really care as long as it's fast paced. The maps are all small to medium medium, that's what we're going to call them now, medium maps. Please just be fast paced, that's all we're asking as Call of Duty fans. And finally, am I excited for it? At this point, not really, purely because there's still nothing we know about the game. We know the setting and the timescale, and it's really irrelevant. I know I keep harping on about wanting to go back to World War II, but in retrospect, does it really matter about the setting? I mean, it's the same game, same mechanics, same idea. There's still a hell of a lot more that needs to be released for me to actually start getting excited about the game, and I am going to stick to it no matter how much excitement I might feel for the game, but I will not be pre-ordering this game, purely because just to put my foot down. I've had enough. I don't want to pre-order it. I don't want to show them that any interest that I've got in the game. I know only one person doesn't really matter, but I know that a lot of fans who have pre-ordered it year after year are not doing it this year, and I'm certainly one of them. I might go and get it on release day, but I'm definitely not pre-ordering. And I think that brings us to the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I know it was a little bit laid back, a little bit lazy, and not really too much to it, but I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a rating, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. Take care and have a good weekend.